Bridget Gabriel says, businesses in America have never had to board up their windows because of Trump protesters.
So you're probably going to show me an example where that actually did happen and she has egg on her face, correct?
Not quite. Arguably, the thing I'm about to show you is worse. What?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yes. There.
I'm fine with... Oh, yeah, no, January 6th. You're right.
Yeah. That's not a business. That's the literal government had to board up their windows.
You right. Why did I think it was going to be anything else?
I thought about searching for a time when businesses had to do it, but I'm like, no, fuck that. I got a worse example.
We just have January 6th as an option that we can fall back on every time. It's right there.
Yeah. It's like anytime you complain about left-wing protesters getting out of hand, like, well, we didn't storm the Capitol. Nobody shot on Mike Johnson's desk.
We didn't say hang Mike Pence.
Okay. Infamous Raiderette says, I wish y'all forced pork on Muslims the way y'all try to force homosexuality acceptance on Christians.
I saw this one. Okay. Does she just not realize that? What does homosexuality acceptance look like? It looks like people being allowed to live and let live. What does forcing pork down somebody's throat looks like? Abuse. It just looks like abuse.
But also, like, we do force pork on Muslims the way that they try to force or the way that we try to force homosexuality acceptance on Christians.
Because we don't.
In that all like we force pork on Muslims in the sense that they are aware that people who eat pork exist, and they, for like in North America at least, they just leave them alone. They don't get involved. It's got nothing to do with them. That's it. They accept that they exist. They let them eat their pork.
Game over in my chat just said, how dare you not eat my bacon cheeseburgers? Said no one.
I would say that if I made you bacon cheeseburgers and you refused to eat them.
I mean, if you already knew that somebody wasn't going to eat it because of a religious thing.
I was also going to say it depends on whether or not I fucked up while cooking them. If I think they're good, then yeah, I want you to try them. But if I know that I messed up, then I'm like, okay, yeah, nope, it's fine.
Yep. Also, game over. Thank you for hopping in the chat. How you doing?
It's game over, man.
It's game over. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
Different movie.
Yeah, but we're doing movie quotes now. Okay.
Are we?
I mean, you did. You started.
Nuke it from orbit. Or something. I don't know. My head was already in the Alien franchise.
Well, honestly, the idea of a bug that talks offends me.
I know the quote, but I don't remember where it's from.
Starship Troopers.
I honestly probably could have guessed that. Anyway, next up is Jack Posobiec. Jack, piece of shit. I will ask again, was Ketanji Brown Jackson a legally commissioned Supreme Court justice if the person who appointed her lacked mental capacity?
Oh my fucking god. Then just get rid of everybody Trump appointed.
Well, I like your solution, except for the fact that would allow him to do the next round of appointments because he is still currently president. But my first thought when I saw this was...
He lacks the mental capacity still.
No. My first thought when I saw this was, yes, there's still a justice, because that's what the point of the confirmation process is. It's supposed to be the president says, I think this person would be a good judge. And then Congress has to agree. If Congress doesn't agree, then that person doesn't get to be a judge. So if there was something wrong with Ketanji Brown Jackson and Biden appointed her anyway, because he didn't have the mental capacity to realize there was something wrong with her, it then becomes Congress's job to be like, nope, not this one. But as it turns out, Ketanji Brown Jackson is fucking awesome.
Turns out she's one of the only ones that has a, salient idea of how to handle fucking conversion therapy.
Stephen Miller said, birthright citizenship means the children of illegal aliens can vote, tax your children, and seize their inheritance.
Because they're fucking United States citizens. If you start your life in the United States and you've lived your entire life in the United States, I want you to have a say in how the United States is ran. How is that not normal?
Hot take. I think citizenship kind of sucks as a concept. if you are a resident of the country, you should have a say in how that country is run, because you have an invested interest in seeing it run well, because that's where you live.
I can see that perspective. My only...
But my question with regards to this, we got a hype train because Kanton gave out 5 community subs. Thank you for that, Kanton. So my question here, though, is birthright citizenship has been a thing for, like, when did the 14th Amendment pass?
Well,
late 1800s?
Long enough that nobody alive now has lived in a world where it wasn't the case.
Yeah. So it's been there for that long, and this has not happened.
Hello.
The illegals have not stolen the inheritance of the he means white people, and it's white and brown people when illegals and citizens in his mind.
It always is. It's, look,
because he's a racist piece of shit. So, like, the illegals have not done any of this yet in the more than a century that they've been able to do this. So why is it any different now?
Look, it's going to be different. You don't understand. If we give them rights now, it will fuck us over in a way that it didn't fuck us over yesterday when they already had rights perfectly fine. This point is bad, and I should know that because I'm an elected official.
No, he's not.
No, but every fucking Republican that tries to fight against this will be.
Yeah. Yeah. Nancy Mace. This is a fun one. Okay, before we get into Nancy Mace, did you hear about Kristi Noem's husband?
Yes, I did. And you know what? I think he should be able to let his freak on the way he does. I don't see anything wrong with that, and yet...
I agree. Representative Nancy Mace says, to anyone celebrating Trans Day of Visibility today, we sincerely hope you get the help you need. And then a couple hours later, the media wants to talk about Brian and Kristi Noem's personal drama and indiscretions. I want to talk about who is getting deported, who got paid, and who's stealing from taxpayers. Different priorities. Let's focus on what matters. So suddenly, gender stuff doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. It matters when she says it matters. It doesn't matter when she doesn't say it matters. Don't you understand? She's actually the person who determines all of that.
Yeah. I understand that they think that.
No, you need to understand that they know that. They're our betters, Rhino. All of them. Every one of them.
Kristi Noem shot a puppy in the face. They're not our betters.
She was doing what had to be done. The Lord spoke through her 9mm.
Her puppy got the zoomies while they were on a hunting trip, so she killed it. No, that's absolutely not.
Don't you understand? Don't you understand? They have Christ in their hearts, and we don't. We are forsaken, Rhino.
Damn straight.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.